Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome for another strategies, tactics, and boost video. And it's a new season. It's the first GP of the new season, and we have a lot of things to learn. So we adjust, we adapt. You will see a lot of changes in the strategies during the next at least couple of months. Um at the moment I will try to help almost everyone. It's impossible to help everyone with strategies because some players are with entry level drivers and car parts, some others are with some rares, some others are with epics and higher level of epics. So it's a little bit the strategies are completely different through this range of setups and drivers. I will try to give you the best strategies that can cover most of these setups and drivers. And basically, what I always say to you, I'm showing you, let's say, the way, and you have to adjust what to do there, depending on your setup, on your drivers, on the boosts you have. When we say, okay, use, let's say, Koopa, we mean use a boost with race start and cornering. So if it's not Koopa, it can be something else. Um, so yeah, I'm giving you the guidelines, and you adjust the plan and the strategy according to your setup your uh, and your drivers. So today, opening and final round, we made it to the opening round. So opening and final round for our first. Oops, give me a second here. For our first GP, and it's Imola GP. I hope the first video helped you. It was a little bit big because I wanted to explain some of the lists and the tables I presented you. It will become quicker by the time we adjust and learn how to use each table and each slide. Okay, let's go and see our the 8 tracks we are racing. Well, it's 7 tracks we are racing this weekend. So as you can see, we have two wet races, and we have two races basically in the same track, Imola, first and eighth race, with great chances of uh, high temperatures. So there, we have to be careful about our um, our how to choose our compounds. So wet Melbourne and Austin. As you can see, it's 100% rain. And for this season, at least at the beginning of the season, this is how we are going to see our races. It will be either 0% or 100%. Um, so we know that it's a full wet race or a full dry race. Now, we have Imola. Be careful with the temperature. Bahrain, Sakir Desert. One first again that something that has changed from previous seasons is that we see in the opening and final round tracks that we have raced in the qualifying round, and I'm not talking about Imola, which is the GP of the week, but I'm talking about Sakir Desert and Melbourne. Of course, Melbourne in the qualifying um, was a dry race. Now in the opening and final, it will be a full wet race. So we have Imola, Bahrain, Jeddah, wet Melbourne, Baku, wet Austin, Monaco, and again Imola with very high chances of very big chances of uh, high temperatures. Okay, so having, let me check if we have, no, it's okay. I thought I forgot something, but we are okay. So let's get started with our races. Of course, we have seen Imola. So first, it's Imola. It's a defending and power unit track. These are the track stats. Defending for our driver and power unit for our car setup, which means that these are the best boosts we can use, which have both defending and power unit. It's Iron Force Vice, Zin, and Gladiator. And let's go to our strategies. So, Imola is the fastest strategy in Imola is one pit stop, 4-4 with mediums, but this depends on the temperature. If the temperature goes 35, 36, 40, then maybe it would be a wise choice to go for hards. But it's all up to the drivers we have. I have seen players with rare drivers at level 1 or level 2 or level 3, and I have seen the players with epic drivers, series 12 epic drivers at level 3. Huge difference on what they can do with tires. So adjust accordingly. 4-4 mediums is the best strategy. If it's very hot or if your driver cannot go 4 laps with mediums, then we go with hards. Of course, alternatively, we can go 3-3-2, and this is going to be a little bit better, even with high temperatures, a little bit safer. But big pit times, if you have big pit times, go with one pit stop. It will save you a lot of time, and you can win a lot of positions in the final standings. Okay, so this is, as we said, a defending and power unit track. So these are these are the parts you can use to boost, to make your power unit stat go higher. And believe me, don't think that the track stats are not so important. They are very important. Try to create a setup with drivers and car setup that for every track that is has its two bigger numbers, if possible, should be the track stats of each track. It will help you a lot. Don't forget that these two stats are boosted when you race at that track. So it means it's like, let's say, using the boosted asset or the boosted driver of the week. It's the same when we have a good number in these two stats. So this is for the power unit, and of course these are our drivers with the best defending. I'm not saying to you use a worst driver. If you're Leclerc, let's say you have, let's say, Leclerc, epic Leclerc level 1, and you have epic uh, Verstappen and Epic Norris at level 2 or level 3, I'm not going to say to you, okay, kick out, let's say, Norris and use level 1 Leclerc. No. But if they are at the same level, yes, then go use Leclerc instead of one of the other two drivers. This is how it goes for every driver, for every track stat when we are choosing our drivers. So, our second track here is Bahrain. 7 laps. We have raced Bahrain in the qualifying, so let's go a little bit faster. These are the best boosts with both track stats, and Bahrain is a one pit strategy track. 4-3 medium soft and 3-4 soft medium. If needed, boost your tire management. Find let's see, give me a second here. This is why I'm saying Dragon, because we have, as you can see here, Dragon has overtaking, power unit and tire management, so we can do 4 laps with medium, 3 laps with softs. Okay, so alternatively, you can go to pit stops 3 to 2 all softs. Then okay, we forget tire management and go full overtaking, speed, maybe some race start, because we want to be fast and furious because of the second extra pit stop. These are the power unit car parts that can help your setup. These are the best car parts. And our best overtaking drivers, Verstappen, Perez, really now, Perez, okay, Perez and Alonso. Okay, next one is Jeddah, which is a little bit tricky, and this is where I was saying at the beginning, this is what I was saying at the beginning comes, let's say, in action. Different setups, different levels of players, level of setups, different strategies. Well, different strategies and different compound selections. So, Jeddah is a tire management and speed track. So, Eagle is, let's say, probably one way. But if you don't have Eagle, there is Dead Fast, there is Eternal Flame that you can use. But Eagle is a beast here, is a must. If you have it, use it. Now, 3 pit stops, all softs. As you can see, I say Eagle because of the both stats that we have. But probably Deadfast is even better, because going 2 laps with softs, we don't need tire management so much. So what we need is speed, and here we have 25 in speed. It will boost our tire management also, but plus 25 in speed is the best we can get here. Now, if we want a little bit of both and some help in overtaking, because our drivers are low level and our overtaking stat is low, then yes, Eternal Flame is a great choice also, and it gives a little bit more boosting in our tire management. Alternatively, okay, if we just want one car part to one track stat to boost, then firework is a good choice because we have speed, we have race start. Everybody starts at the back of the grid, so almost everybody. So yeah, it has race start that we need, and it has one of the two track stats, speed and overtaking. So it's a great choice if you want to boost only one of the track stat. But one pit stop might be the fastest way to go here. The only issue is with what compounds. So the safest choice, 3-3, both mediums. I have tested this strategy without, okay, with Epic 12 drivers, Max Verstappen level 1, and without boosting, I didn't use a boost, and it went easily 3 laps, and I depleted once the whole power unit from 100% to 0. So this means we can push a lot and still have tires, and without boosting we can easily use Eagle, Deadfast or Eternal Flame and push even more if we can. Now, if our drivers are capable of going a little bit further with softer compounds, then another selection could be soft medium or even soft. I'm going to say my Hamilton, Epic Hamilton level 2. Let's go and see. Epic Hamilton level 2 with tire management. If you can see it here, it's 71. Okay, so with 71 tire management, Epic Hamilton without boosting, after 3 laps arrived at the pit lane with 0 tires. This means that if I wanted to push, I could. It was all 3 laps on yellow. So we need boosting, at least Eagle, and maybe an even better tire management to go soft. To go soft medium, it's a different story. Even with Eagle and Verstappen's 62, as you can see it here, 62 tire management, we can go first stint with softs. This will give us the opportunity to push a little bit, but recharge a lot, have a full power unit for our second stint with mediums to push as much as we want. So maybe this is the safest option. Okay, if you have Hamilton level 3, if you have above 75, 76 tire management and you use Eagle, okay, then you can go soft both stints. Okay, so let's go to our next one. Yeah, let's see the car parts that will give us speed. You see the list of our car parts. As I always say, it's one from each part: brakes, gearbox, rear wing, front wing, suspension and engine. And the 3 best alternatives, the 3 highest, biggest scores other than the 6 above. Try, if you have the option to change car parts without losing the dynamic of your car, but altering from cornering to speed, let's say, do it. If you have a cornering setup, when you go to Jeddah, alter it, make it a speed setup, because it counts, and it counts a lot. The track stats count a lot in our performance in every track. Okay, and our 3 drivers with the best tire management: my favorite Alonso, Piastri and Lewis Hamilton. Okay, next one is Australia. We raced in a dry Australia on the qualifying. Now it's going to be a wet race, defending and power unit. Okay, these are our best choices as boosts. And this is our one and only strategy for this track. Well, new season, I haven't raced Australia with rain. 4-4, of course, is the safest choice. Probably the bots will go 4-4, all the bots, and it's going to be a little bit of a disaster. So this is why I'm thinking either way we're going to use wets. Okay, we start the race and then we see. We use Iron Force, which has plus 10 in tire management, and if it works out and we can do it, we can go 5 laps our first stint and 3 laps our second stint, but only if we don't need to conserve, because if we need to conserve to make 5 laps, then it's a slow strategy. If we are at least with yellow, then it's an okay strategy. We can go 5-3, do the overcut, because probably the bots will pit at lap 4, so we can avoid the pit traffic. And again, it's a power unit. It's a power unit track. Give me 1 second. I am a little bit lost here. Yeah, it is. Too many power unit tracks. And I was a little bit afraid that I made a mistake. Okay, we are okay. Great. And our best defending drivers, Leclerc, Sainz, Ferrari. We said it's going to be a nightmare to overtake this season, and Norris, as always. I believe that 3 seasons now, Norris is a beast in defending. Even when defending didn't work. Okay, next one is Baku, another 7 lap track. Overtaking and speed, the track stats here. These are the boosts that have both track stats, and as you can see, we have a lot and a lot of alternatives, and with high scores. It's everything. The first 4 are with 40 points and the other 2 with 35. So go and choose whatever suits you better. If you need, let's say, some race start also, you will go with Firework. If you don't need it, you can go with Unstoppable Skull, and if you need some tire management, you will use Eternal Flame, and so on. So great amount of choices here. And Baku is basically a one pit strategy. It's faster, 3-4 soft medium and 4-3 medium soft. And as I said, if we cannot go 4 laps with medium or 3 with soft, then we use Eternal Flame. It has both speed and overtaking and tire management that will help us go 4-3 medium soft and soft medium, of course. Alternatively, if you can't do it, you can go 3-2-2. Even if 3 laps with softs is difficult to do it, don't be afraid. Do a few meters with 0 tires. It's okay. We will enter the pits with a full power unit and be aggressive in the next 2 stints. Okay, these are our speed car parts that we can use to make a better speed setup. And Again, our best overtaking drivers, Verstappen, Perez, and Alonso. Now, Austin, a full wet race here, and it's 7 laps. Not much um, to do strategy wise. It's a one pit strategy. Restart and power unit here. Our track stats. Rooster is by far the best choice for Austin. Maybe then it's Frost and Gladiator. So, probably the best choice is 3 4 wherever we are, back, middle, or at the top of the grid. The bots will probably pit lap 4. So, if we are at the top, we pit with the bots. If not, we try to avoid. It's better to avoid the traffic in the pit lane. Again, our give me a second here. I'm thinking that I'm losing it. No, I'm not losing it. Yeah, again, it's so many power unit tracks here. Sorry about this. I need to get used to it. Me too. Also, me also. So this is our power unit. We have seen it a lot of times in this GP. And these are our best the drivers with the best race start. Mercedes is the team with the best race start, as you can see, Hamilton, Russell, and then Sainz. Although, as you can see, this is one of the few times that in rare drivers, instead of Sainz, we have Gasly as our third best race start driver. Okay, and the last track we're going to see is Monaco. In Monaco, the same tire use applies like last season. Zero tires are a little bit fast, so our choice will be done accordingly. Defending and cornering are the two track stats of Monaco. Unfortunately, the two best boosts are Movember and Hook, which we didn't have the pleasure to acquire last season. I don't know if they are, and we don't have an answer from Hutch if they are discontinued or they are going to be given again in Pit Pass or in Movember. It was given in November in a November GP. I don't know. We will have to ask again because, as you can see, they are by far the two best boosts for this track. But of course, we have also Prince Cranberry Reindeer Engine, which can do the job. Okay, Monaco 4-4, both softs, the best choice if you can do it. And if you're afraid of tire management, don't, because even with zero tires, you're going to be fast here, so go for it. But okay, if you are afraid that you will run out of tires, use Movember, which have good tire management, although we don't have a lot of Movembers. And I'm going to ask once again Hutch if they are gonna give us some. Okay, am I losing it? Yeah, here it is. As you can see, plus 10 in tire management can be very useful. Exactly what we need if we are afraid of zero tires in Monaco. Alternatively, you can go 4 laps with softs, finish your first stint with zero tires, but with a full power unit, and then go 4 laps with medium. Although I would say to you, 4-4, both softs. Okay, try it in a duel and then go for it in a GP. I would go both my drivers 4-4 because it's the fastest strategy. But if you're afraid of stacking, then 5-3 medium soft is the alternative. And please, go 5-3 medium soft. It's the same thing as 4-4 both softs. Okay, if you're afraid of going with zero tires, then it's 5-3 hard soft. But I would say go for mediums in the first stint. Don't be afraid of it. Okay, so that's it for our opening and qualifying round. And it's going to be an interesting GP. It's our first GP, and we need to see the dynamics. We have the grouping. It's going to be random this time, but from next GP, it's going to be by success, and this will make the game even more interesting because now no one can complain that okay, I have players that are paid to win and I cannot compete with them. Okay, pay to win, they will go in a separate group eventually where all the P1s, P2, P10s will be in the same group, and then free to play players can play against each other and have the same chance of success as a pay to win player. So believe me, it's not like it was. It's a game changer. The new grouping is a game changer, and if you ask me, I really like it and approve it. Okay, let's see our tracks again. We have Imola, Sakir Desert, Jeddah, Melbourne, Baku, Austin, Monaco, and again Imola. Melbourne and Austin with rain. Imola both times with high temperatures. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope it was a helpful video. I know again it was a little bit bigger than expected, but as I told you, we will cut it short eventually because we will learn some of the things. We will not need to say them again and again and again, and we will probably be better organized for our next videos. Too many information to share, so I will find an even better and quicker way for you to get all the info you need for your GP races. I have some things in mind. I know that you want a little bit smaller videos. It will be done without leaving out any crucial info. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video will help you make it to the final. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, read the description below because you will find my Discord server link there, and join the Discord server because I will share everything every knowledge I can gather for this season in that server with you, available 24/7. Thank you and best of luck to your racing weekend. See you next time in my life.